Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all Kenyans, wherever they may be, from the four corners of our nation. My speech, my conversation, my words goes direct to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. I am Syed Kadie Salat, a politician as well a religious leader, famously known as Alcadala. Sir, it is unfortunate what is happening in our nation today. To an extent, I believe life has been lost, destruction and invading of the National Assembly or Parliament by the demonstrators. Sir, prevention is better than cure. Na palipo na moshi hapakosi moto. Your Excellency, our public, as a country, people are civilized. People are well informed. They know very well about governance, good governance and bad governance. They know their right as per their constitution they have made. Not like before. And that scenario we have seen today, all evil-minded people take advantage of it. But the question is, who was to understand what is forthcoming situation in the country and to avoid and take precaution about it? It is the existing government, it is the executive, specifically, and the judiciary, which are the advisor and also who monitor the government projects, socio-economic development. Sir, a change start with one step, then 2, 3, that way until it grow. It is like a young tree you plant today, but you will harvest its fruits after maybe 1 or 2 years' time. What we have adopted, the governance we have adopted, we have inherited before, since independence, made the community to believe in what is called remain status quo. That's what they believe. They don't accept change easily. But as a wise man and a skilled man who is leading the country, you want to bring a change, then you have to consider so many things. The people you are leading, the rule of law, the rules, laws, and regulation that is in place. All this will guide you. Together with your advisors, the cabinet, and also the lawmakers who are oversight of the action of the executive. But it seems you don't have good advisors. Even from the smallest unit of governance as a family at the ground level, in the village, in the rural, a father cannot dictate, but he always shares ideas with the mother and even the children who are grown up, so that he made a good decision. It is unfortunate that today over 300 elected members of parliament, almost 40 ministers or cabinet secretaries could not advise you about this 2024 financial bill. There are so many things that we are supposed to consider when we are when we want to initiate a project, because financial bill is the project for future or for this year and next year. It's a project that you want to achieve a certain vision or objective in terms of development. But we have to consider, or we were supposed to consider, or you were supposed to consider, what are the risks that might arise within the course of that implementation, at the initiation, at the planning stage, and how will we manage this risk? What are the sustainability of these activities? Because it concerns the life of people. People who are waking up, people who understand, people who are starving to some extent because of the economic pressure. The cost of living is very high. Unemployment is widely experienced within the country. You know, the population has increased. It's not just because you are the president, you don't feel that economic burden, but there are others who are begging. Your Excellency, a wise man changes his mind, but a fool never. What we are experiencing today, what we are seeing today in our country, particularly the capital city, Nairobi, of our nation, is very shame compared or according to the globe or the world, and the rank we had in Africa as a matured country, as developed country, well governed by rule of law. people who believe justice through rule of law, adherence to the constitution that governs the country. But what I can see, the public have or have been provoked, even a donkey sometimes reject or ignore the load it wants to carry. Why? Because you are overburdening. That is what's happening. Mr. President, today there is somebody who can't afford a kilo of sugar, a packet of unga. That is the reality on the ground. What we call intelligence is normally from the people on the ground, not from the bush, not from the livestock or the animals. So the information, the intelligence of the life of the people who are supposed to give you the reality were your ministers and members of parliament who oversight the executive. But today, it seems you are not properly advised on this bill, 2024 financial bill. It is burdening the vulnerable ones, the marginalized, the minority, the poor, the disabled. Kindly be advised. I am requesting, because I feel not just to keep quiet, but to advise you in order to contribute to the prosperity and development of our nation, the peaceful coexistence among our societies. Mr. President, if you keep quiet and continue this to continue, then you will make others, or your actions, your plan will cost life. You will distract life of your people who have elected you and put you on that throne, on that seat as President of the Republic of Kenya. Kindly sympathize with this and revisit, allow this bill to be revisited, to be amended, and reduce some or remove some of these proposed taxes so that you calm down this society who are demonstrating. Kindly, kindly take our advice. The world today, as a leader, quality of a leader, integrity. One factor of integrity is accommodating the idea of the common man, the vulnerable, the poor, the majority, the minority, so that they feel they are part of the governance, they feel they are part of the decision made, they feel they share the resources and the national cake equitably. Mr. President, kindly don't be a dictator. the performance as president, your performance as president of the Republic of Kenya, I am requesting you, I am advising you, let 70% be democratic. Allow people's opinions and try to bring a change slowly by slowly. Rome was not built in one day. Kindly, every year there is financial bill. So all these taxes, if you bring every year one or two, this could not have happened. So kindly, I am requesting you, things are not good. The young generation are skilled, are well informed, they know they are right, they know this is their country, they know they are the one who employed you to be the president of this republic. You are servant of this citizen, this society. Kindly listen to them. Listen to them. That's my advice. I thought not just to keep quiet, but to contribute to what is good for our country. Thank you so much. God bless you. May you listen and consider my advice. Shukran.